Okay, mennsa here. We're gonna start a game with we get white and we'll start London moves. So I play a game every day until I reach 500 elo. I am currently rated 416. Okay, so let's start that. Um, and we're gonna get the on up next so that both of these are defended. Just find out what kind of what I'm going to say is what kind of attack is going to be made on my pieces, because this is where the opening is always happening. Opening is always where I'm finding myself under attack. Okay, so will be my usual, pushing this pawn to bring this mountie out without being pinned. And then we'll get our king side developed and consider getting into castling. Okay, so now that I so that's no good. I will bring this back. Okay. So first attack is on my bishop, so I will retreat it. I could have taken the pawn, but then there's going to be another take by that pawn, so I've got it where I can take back if need be. And of course the kings are open and his knight's going to be there, so what am I talking about? It's not going to take this. He would just lose a knight. And then we're going to get our mountie up there and possibly getting the other mountie out here. We got to get our king castled soon, seeing as how everything is, both of our kings are on open files. So he's going to start bringing his knight in, which is undefended at the moment. So if I bring my bishop, okay, if he takes that, that's no good. If he bring that knight out, I have to get the other knight out. I'm just thinking about my king side right now. This is going to go here, and that pawn is now defended because it's attacked, and it is defended by more than just my queen, because he's probably going to start trying to do more attack on that, and we're going to get, like, I could actually attack his knight where it is, and that could leave the king file open for my rook once I get castled. Let's see if there's any problem with me putting my bishop there. He might take this, and he's going to bring his queen into it. And, okay. So I have to look at if there's something that he's going to do. There's always little trixies. Okay, so everything is defended. I don't think there's a problem. My feeling of putting my bishop here, which is not where I usually put it. I usually put it here, but I want a castle and then bring my rook on the king file. And this knight is undefended. So will attack a piece that is not defended currently, and you will have to think about possibly moving that or moving something to defend it. I take it, then here, be looking there, and can move back and get my rooks. Gotta get my knight out over here, which I currently am not thinking of doing yet. I could have done that already, but I brought this one out first because I really want to get my king in safe. And the queen is moved before the bishops and the rooks, and she's a real queen bee. Okay, so now that knight is causing me a little issue because there's some places I can't go. Okay, so he takes that pawn. And obviously I take back, I lose my knight. Okay, so and I use up a pawn. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm gonna just castle because then I can get my rook on that file and his king is sitting there wide open. Have to watch these knights. This actually, why didn't I take that? See, I did that to begin with, and then I get so sidetracked. Okay, I don't want a knight, but I need to focus on what I'm doing and not get sidetracked. This is what I have to do. He puts me in check, so I obviously have to take it. Now, if I take it with the queen, I'm attacking his queen. He is up material, though, and I don't want really to expose my king by taking it with the pawn, but okay. Now that knight is under attack again twice and undefended, but I believe it's going to be moved. Probably going to take this or go somewhere and cause other problems, but it's a pawn I'm down. I've been down way more before, so I'm sure that the way I'm developing is going to seem good eventually. So if I put him in check, just to move something, and I also want to get that knight out. I think okay. I don't want to waste time on it forever here. Put him in check. And if he now goes and takes, okay, he can't take that if he goes here. Attacking that. Can also take it there. I went lost. I had a knight. I just. Okay, so he wants to go and put his knight in front, so I'll start getting my pieces developed more. Um, I really find I do that where I'm doing this so that I can do another thing, and for some reason I get thinking of other things or I get distracted by moves. So I really could have just taken that night, and I really lost it there. If I bring my knight here, it's not defended, but it will be attacking the queen. It's not under attack there. And I need to get all my pieces developed. So he's putting another piece in front. So if I bring my queen up, I can get my other rook over. Okay. He's got the pawn here stopping anything there. So if I bring my other rook up to double them on that open file, I think that it will be the best thing I can do right now. My bishop is kind of really holding the fort here with my pawn having to take the piece there and doubling the pawns, so that was how that worked out. And really like it if I could put my knight up here. His knight comes in, which is attacking my rook. And if I put it here, if I put it here, that's no good. If I put it, wait, really feeding me the screws here. Move my rook. And I will double my rooks. And his knight is there to cause problems. Can't take that. My bishop is there, my queen. And can take that. And can take it back, which means I would lose my rook. Okay. So now I can't put my knight or my bishop there at the moment. I'm also in check here. So we have to move our king. I move my king there. Guess that's the best spot for him right now. Why not? So he's up 11. Okay, so I think it's time to resign. I don't see any point in continuing the game. Thanks for watching. Bye.